Welcome to this episode of the story. Have you subscribed yet? Chapter 97. Fierce battle with the reinforcements and the arduous journey back. Sumu tightly grasped the Ice Spirit Holy Staff, with spiritual power surging around his body. Together with his companions, they got ready for battle. The dark cultivators of the mysterious force spread out in a fan-shaped formation surrounding them. The dark aura filled the air like a tide, making it hard to breathe. The leader of the dark cultivators had a cold smile on his lips. With a wave of his hand, his subordinates pounced towards Sumu and the others like wolves. Sumu launched the attack first. He waved the Ice Spirit Holy Staff and used the Ice Spirit's Sky-Shattering Strike. A huge ice cone containing powerful ice, attribute spiritual power shot towards the group of dark cultivators. Wherever it passed, the air instantly condensed into sharp ice flakes that scattered like hidden weapons. The dark cultivators quickly cast spiritual power shields to resist, but the ice cone was extremely powerful. The shields of some cultivators with slightly weaker strength shattered instantly. They were hit by the ice cone, fell to the ground, and groaned in pain. The illusory figure quickly joined the battle. He used the spiritual fantasy Phantom Flash, and his figure instantly turned into countless phantoms, shuttling among the dark cultivators. Each phantom carried a powerful spiritual power impact. After hitting the enemies, it burst into a dazzling light, throwing the dark cultivators into chaos. The mysterious spirit beast let out a roar and spat out raging purple flames. The flames were like a huge fire python, raging among the dark cultivators. Where the purple flames passed, the dark spiritual power was quickly burned out. Many dark cultivators were engulfed by the flames and let out miserable cries. The elders of Linksea Town also displayed their unique skills. They jointly used the Spiritual Town Celestial Gang formation. A golden spiritual power barrier appeared in front of everyone. The barrier was engraved with ancient runes, exuding a powerful defensive force. At the same time, golden spiritual power rays shot out from the barrier, precisely attacking the dark cultivators. Seeing his subordinates in trouble, the leader of the dark cultivators was extremely annoyed. He formed seals with both hands and chanted incantations, using the high-level dark spell Dark Bone, Eroding Curse. A black spiritual power beam shot out from his hand. Where the beam passed, the space seemed to be corroded, showing twisted black traces. The spiritual power beam shot towards Sumu at an extremely fast speed and was in front of Sumu in the blink of an eye. Sensing the powerful power of this move, Sumu didn't dare to be careless. He quickly circulated the spiritual power in his body, integrating the reverse: time spiritual power, spiritual, spring spiritual power, space spiritual power, and the ice attribute spiritual power of the Ice Spirit Holy Staff, and used the spiritual abyss ice, reverse guardian shield. A colorful shield exuding a hint of coldness appeared in front of Sumu. Mysterious runes flowed on the shield. The black spiritual power beam hit the shield, erupting with a strong impact. Light shone brightly, and the surrounding ice and snow instantly melted into billowing water vapor. The shield trembled violently under the powerful impact, but Sumu gritted his teeth and tried his best to maintain its stability. At the same time, he used the characteristics of the reverse, time spiritual power to try to reverse and disperse the power of the Dark Bone, Eroding Curse. With Sumu's efforts, the power of the Dark Bone, Eroding Curse, was gradually weakened and finally disappeared. Seeing that his spell was broken, the leader of the dark cultivators was both shocked and angry. He knew that Sumu and the others were very powerful. If he didn't deal with them quickly, it would be difficult to seize the Ice Spirit Holy Staff once they escaped. So, he took out a black crystal from his bosom, injected spiritual power into it, and threw it into the air. The black crystal instantly burst out with a powerful dark spiritual power fluctuation and turned into a black cloud, covering the entire battlefield. In the black cloud, the strength of the dark cultivators was temporarily enhanced, and their attacks became more violent. Sumu and the others could only judge the positions of the enemies based on their spiritual power perception, and the battle became more difficult. Sumu circulated the power of the Eye of the Spiritual Abyss and activated the Spiritual Abyss Insight, trying to see through the mystery of the dark cloud. Under the special perception of the eye of the spiritual abyss, he found that there was a spiritual power hub at the core of the dark cloud. As long as this hub was destroyed, the cloud could be dispelled. Everyone, be careful. This dark cloud is strange. I'll go and destroy its core hub. You all try to resist the attacks of the dark cultivators, Sumu shouted loudly. After that, he used the spiritual abyss space teleportation and quickly shuttled through the dark cloud, running towards the location of the core hub. The dark cultivators noticed Sumu's intention and surrounded him one after another. While dodging the attacks of the enemies, Sumu kept approaching the core hub. Just as he was about to reach the core hub, a dark cultivator launched a surprise attack from the side. The dark spiritual power dagger in his hand stabbed towards Sumu's back. At the critical moment, the mysterious spirit beast arrived in time. It opened its big mouth and spat out a purple flame, engulfing the dark cultivator. Sumu gave the mysterious spirit beast a grateful look and continued to move towards the core hub. Finally, Sumu came to the front of the core hub. He waved the Ice Spirit Holy Staff and used the Ice Spirit Myriad Phenomena Collapse. A powerful ice attribute spiritual power impact blasted towards the core hub. The core hub shattered instantly under the powerful impact, and the black cloud quickly dissipated. The dark cultivators, having lost the blessing of the black cloud, returned to their normal strength. Seizing the opportunity, Sumu and the others launched a full-scale counter-attack. Sumo used an enhanced version of the Ice Spirit Reverse Time Storm. The storm not only contained powerful ice, attribute, and reverse time spiritual powers, but also integrated the cutting power of space spiritual power. The storm raged among the dark cultivators. The dark cultivators were cut to pieces by the power in the storm and fell to the ground one after another. The illusory figure and the elders of Linksy Town also used their most powerful moves, coordinating with Suma's attack. Under the fierce attack of everyone, the dark cultivators gradually couldn't hold on and began to flee in all directions. Seeing this, the leader of the dark cultivators knew that the situation was hopeless. Although filled with unwillingness, he could only choose to retreat. Sumo watched the departing backs of the dark cultivators without relaxing his vigilance. He knew very well that the mysterious force would surely take further actions, and they would definitely encounter more obstacles in the process of searching for other ancient spiritual power artifacts. Everyone, don't relax. We should return to Linksy Town as soon as possible. Although the mysterious force has retreated this time, they definitely won't give up easily. We need to make full preparations before they take action again, Sumu said. Everyone nodded and quickly packed their things, starting their journey back to Linksy Town. However, the journey back was not smooth sailing. The mysterious force had set up numerous traps on their way. When they passed through a dense forest, countless black vines suddenly emerged from the ground. The vines were covered with sharp thorns and coiled towards them like snakes. Sumu quickly waved the Ice Spirit Holy Staff and used the Ice Spirit Thorn, crushing. The powerful ice attribute spiritual power instantly froze and shattered the black vines. Before they could catch their breath, a group of dark flying birds suddenly appeared in the sky. As their wings flapped, countless dark spiritual power feather arrows were shot out. Sumu and the others immediately cast spiritual power shields to resist. The feather arrows hit the shields, making a ding-ding-dong-dong sound. An elder of Linksy Town used the spiritual flame sky, burning feathers. Countless burning spiritual power feathers shot towards the dark flying birds. The dark flying birds were hit by the flames, let out mournful cries, and fell one after another. In the process of breaking through these traps, Sumu and the others also consumed a lot of spiritual power. But they didn't flinch at all. They supported each other and continued to move forward. Finally, after going through all kinds of difficulties and obstacles, they successfully returned to Linksy Town. The people of Linksy Town cheered when they saw Sumu and the others return safely. But Sumu knew that they couldn't be immersed in the temporary joy. He immediately summoned everyone to discuss the next plan. Although we have successfully obtained the Ice Spirit Holy Staff, the mysterious force already knows about our actions. Next, they will surely search for other ancient spiritual power artifacts more frantically. We must speed up the search for the artifacts and at the same time strengthen the defense of Linksy Town, Sumu said. Everyone agreed. After discussion, they decided to divide into several groups. Some people would continue to search for clues about the ancient spiritual power artifacts in various places in the spirit fantasy realm. Some people would stay in Linksea Town to further reinforce the defensive works and study strategies to deal with the attacks of the mysterious force. And some people were responsible for collecting intelligence about the mysterious force and closely monitoring their movements. Just as Sumu and the others were making intense preparations in the base camp of the mysterious force, the leader of the mysterious force was flying into a rage. He didn't expect that the reinforcements he sent had failed, and the Ice Spirit Holy Staff had been taken away by Sumu. A bunch of useless people. They can't even deal with a few people. What's the point of talking about seizing the artifacts and opening the seal of the forbidden area? The leader of the mysterious force roared angrily. A dark advisor timidly stepped forward and said, "Chief, calm down. Sumu and the others are very powerful, and they also have the help of that mysterious illusory figure. However, we have learned the approximate locations of 2 other ancient spiritual power artifacts. As long as we act quickly, there is still a chance to get the artifacts before them." A fierce light flashed in the eyes of the leader of the mysterious force. "Good! Send people to search immediately. This time we must not let Sumu and the others succeed." The Dark Advisor took the order and left. The mysterious force launched another operation, and a more intense battle for contention was about to kick off. Can Sumu and the others find the remaining ancient spiritual power artifacts before the mysterious force? Can Linksea Town withstand the crazy attacks of the mysterious force? Everything is full of suspense. The story continues. More exciting content is coming up. Subscribe as soon as possible.